In the whirlwind of history, warriors have emerged whose legacy has left indelible marks on our past. Although their methods, armor, and weapons differed, they all shared an unyielding spirit and an unwavering will to fight, carving their names into history. This document unveils the stories of the most dangerous and feared warriors from various periods and cultures. Today we reveal their stories, strategies, and legends that shape the world as we know it. Spartan hoplites. The Spartan hoplites of ancient Greece are known as some of the best soldiers the world has ever seen. They were born into a society that revered strength and courage. Their lives were inextricably linked to the art of warfare. Sparta had a strict training program mandatory for every male from the age of 7 until the age of 30, transforming them into disciplined and hardened warriors. This training was both physical and mental, including food deprivation and harsh living conditions to develop resilience, independence, and toughness. The Spartan hoplites fought in a formation called the phalanx, with each soldier armed with a long spear, a short sword, and a round bronze shield. This formation was nearly impenetrable, a mobile bronze wall capable of withstanding enemy attacks and then striking back with devastating force. Their military mastery became legendary after the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BCE, where King Leonidas and his 300 Spartan hoplites, along with allies, held off the massive Persian army led by King Xerxes I for 3 days. The Spartans were known for their strict adherence to a military code. It was customary for women to send their men off to war with the words, "with your shield or on it." Losing one's shield was considered a greater disgrace than death. The Spartans had a tremendous psychological impact on their enemies. Many were defeated mentally before the physical clash even began. The word Spartan today symbolizes fearlessness, discipline, and military skill. The Spartan hoplites were truly among the most dangerous warriors in history, and their legacy endures for over 2,000 years. The Persian unit, the Immortals. The Persian unit known as the Immortals, referred to in the original Persian as Amartaka, meaning immortal, has secured its place in history as one of the most feared warriors. They were the standing army of the Achaemenid Empire, serving as the emperor's personal guard and as infantry during wartime. The Immortals were an elite group consisting of exactly 10,000 men. Whenever a soldier was killed or seriously wounded, another was swiftly appointed to take his place, maintaining the illusion of immortality. This psychological aspect played a crucial role in intimidating enemies, providing a strategic advantage in warfare. They were selected for their skills, physical fitness, and loyalty. The Immortals underwent rigorous training to refine their abilities. Each soldier was a versatile and multifunctional warrior, proficient with a wide range of weapons and skilled in horseback riding, making them a mobile and adaptable force on the battlefield. The Immortals were heavily armed, utilizing a variety of weapons, including short spears, swords, and bows. In addition to their offensive capabilities, their defense included wicker shields and scale armor, which provided both protection and mobility. This diverse arsenal and equipment enhanced their versatility, allowing them to handle various combat situations effectively. Their martial expertise was demonstrated during numerous Persian campaigns. They played a key role in the establishment of the Persian Empire, one of the greatest empires in history. One of the most famous battles involving the Immortals was the Battle of Thermopylae, where they faced the Spartan King Leonidas and his soldiers. Although their numbers and reputation for invincibility did not win them the battle, their fierce fight against the Greeks was immortalized in history. The legacy of the Immortals endures to this day. They are a symbol of the power and grandeur of the Persian Empire. Their skill, discipline, and the fear they instilled in their enemies made the Immortals some of the most respected and feared soldiers in history. Berserkers. When speaking of the most feared and dangerous warriors in history, Viking berserkers undoubtedly hold a prominent place. These legendary warriors of the North were renowned for their extraordinary combat skills, seemingly superhuman strength, and a unique state of battle trance that made them fearless and ferocious in the face of the enemy. The term berserker comes from Old Norse and is often interpreted as bear shirt or bear skin, attributed to the warrior's habit of wearing bear pelts into battle, symbolizing the strength and ferocity of the animal. The exact meaning of the term, however, remains a topic of debate. Some suggest it could mean fighting without armor. In ancient sagas and Scandinavian poetry, it was believed that berserkers entered a state of frenzied rage during combat, known as berserker gang. In this state, they reportedly displayed superhuman strength, immunity to fire and iron, and terrifying wild ferocity, making them dangerous and unpredictable opponents. The precise nature of the berserker state is a matter of debate among historians and scholars. Some attribute it to spiritual or religious practices, where berserkers channeled the spirit of animals like bears or wolves to harness their power and ferocity. Others suggest a possible connection to the use of hallucinogenic substances. Despite these uncertainties, the reputation of the berserkers as fearsome warriors is undisputed. They often served as the front line in Viking raids, leading assaults with their intimidating war cries and relentless attacks. Their reputation was such that even their allies regarded them with fear. No one could predict what a berserker would do once consumed by battle madness. Berserkers were also famous for their personal combat style rather than organized military formations. They excelled in individual acts of strength and bravery, making them invaluable in situations like one-on-one combat, often depicted in Norse sagas. Roman centurions. In military history, Roman centurions earned a reputation as some of the most disciplined and effective soldiers of all time. As the backbone of the Roman army, these warriors stood out for their exceptional leadership skills, unwavering discipline, and diverse combat abilities. A centurion commanded a century, a military unit consisting of 80 to 100 soldiers, though this number could vary. The term centurion originates from the Latin word centum, meaning 100. Centurions were professional officers of the Roman army who demonstrated battlefield prowess and could effectively lead troops. Becoming a centurion was no easy task. It required years of military service, an excellent record of courage and combat skills, and the ability to lead men. A centurion had to be disciplined and resourceful, capable of inspiring their soldiers and maintaining discipline, often under challenging circumstances. Centurions played a pivotal role in the expansion of the Roman Empire, which at its peak spanned 3 continents. The victories of the Roman army cannot be discussed without highlighting the contributions of the centurions. In battles, they commanded from the front lines, and their skills often determined the outcome between victory and defeat. Among the most famous centurions was Lucius Vorenus, who served under Julius Caesar during the conquest of Gaul. Caesar's records describe Vorenus and another centurion, Titus Pullo, as paragons of courage and military expertise, reflecting the reputation of centurions for bravery and dedication to duty. Centurions were easily recognizable on the battlefield by their distinctive transverse-crested helmets, which made them visible during combat and allowed their men to follow their lead. They also carried a vine staff or vitus, symbolizing their rank and authority. In the broader context of history, centurions represented the strength and reach of the Roman Empire. They were instrumental in shaping an empire that lasted for centuries and left an indelible mark on the world. The legacy of Roman centurions as effective military leaders and skilled warriors endures to this day, symbolizing the military power that propelled Rome to become one of the world's most powerful empires. Roman centurions were truly among the most formidable and feared soldiers in history. Mongolian archers. Mongolian archers, under the leadership of Chinggis Khan, one of the most legendary conquerors in history, were the backbone of an army renowned for its deadly efficiency and innovative tactics. These warriors, whose exceptional skills in horseback riding contributed to the creation of the largest empire in history, were key players in this formidable military machine. Born into a nomadic culture centered around horsemanship, every Mongolian warrior was a skilled rider. They practically grew up in the saddle, learning to ride before they could walk. This deeply ingrained bond with horses gave Mongolian warriors unparalleled mobility and speed on the battlefield, unmatched at the time. Mongolian warriors were equally skilled with the bow. They used the composite bow, a weapon famed for its power and accuracy, crafted from layers of wood, horn, and animal sinew. These bows were compact enough to be used on horseback, while remaining powerful enough to pierce armor at significant distances. The warriors trained relentlessly, mastering the art of shooting accurately from horseback at full gallop, an impressive feat even by today's standards. The combination of horsemanship and archery made Mongolian mounted archers incredibly versatile. This versatility, coupled with the brilliant strategies of the Khan, allowed the Mongols to outmaneuver and defeat larger and seemingly more powerful enemies. Though their era has passed, Mongolian archers left a profound mark on history. Their tactics influenced subsequent military strategies, and their achievements facilitated the spread of culture and knowledge across Eurasia. They stand as a testament to devastating efficiency, securing their place among the most feared and deadly warriors in history. Apaches. The Apache tribes of the southwestern United States produced some of the most memorable warriors in history, revered for their skills, resilience, and tenacity. The Apaches developed a warrior culture that valued cunning, stealth, and intimate knowledge of their homeland. The life of an Apache warrior began in childhood, where boys were taught to be tough, self-reliant, and skilled hunters. They were trained in techniques of stealth, tracking, and survival. These skills, combined with their deep understanding of the terrain, made Apache warriors masters of hit-and-run tactics and ambushes. They were known for striking quickly and then disappearing into the wilderness, leaving their enemies disoriented and frightened. The Apaches used a variety of weapons, including bows, spears, knives, and later firearms acquired through trade or conflict. Perhaps their greatest weapon, however, was their knowledge of the land. They utilized challenging terrain to their advantage, setting traps in narrow canyons or using the cover of the desert and mountains for stealthy approaches. The Apaches were also renowned horsemen, often conducting raids on horseback, which allowed them to move swiftly over great distances. They were famous for their incredible endurance, frequently riding hundreds of miles without rest, further solidifying their reputation as tireless warriors. A significant figure among the Apache warriors was Geronimo, known for his fearless resistance to Mexican and American expansion into Apache territory. Geronimo embodied the indomitable spirit of the Apaches. Even when vastly outnumbered, his small band of followers evaded capture for many years, becoming legendary. Today, the memory of Apache warriors stands as a testament to their resilience against overwhelming odds. They continue to inspire with their incredible survival skills, adaptability, and unwavering fight to defend their people and their land. Their story serves as a powerful reminder that the most feared and deadly warriors are not always those with the largest numbers or the most advanced technology, but those who fight with unyielding determination for their people and way of life. And that's all for today's video. Which of these legendary warriors do you think was best? Or do you believe there were even greater warriors in history? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. If you enjoyed it, please help me grow this channel by commenting, liking, and subscribing. Hours of effort went into creating this video, and it only takes a moment for you to support me.